All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwitash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, so I want to bring this news to you, man. All right, that you should probably already know, man, because it's been all over the news the last couple of days, but I want to report on it, man. All right, about the school shooting that happened in Georgia, man. All right, and you know, whether you like it or not, believe it or not, this is the Lord's doing. All right, the scriptures say, if there's evil in the city, all right, has the Lord not done it? All right, and the scripture and the scriptures also tell us that all death comes from the Lord, man. You know, the Lord is the one that kills and makes these things happen, man. You know, but we're going to get into that in a second, but we're going to read, let's read this article, man. All right, it says officials identify victim in Georgia high school shooting, all right, say AR platform style weapon used, all right. The suspect is a student at Apalachee High School, or maybe Apalachee High School, all right, will be tried as an adult. Yeah, he's a 14-year-old kid, all right. He's going to be tried as an adult. All right, it says 2 students and 2 teachers were killed in a shooting at Apalachee High School in Winder, Georgia on Wednesday morning, according to Georgia Bureau of Investigation. Richard Aspinwall, 39, and Christina Iremi, all right, 53, were 2 teachers killed in the incident. Officials said that a Wednesday night news briefing, all right, students Mason, all right, Skirmerhorn, 14, and Christian Angulo, also 14, were also killed, officials confirmed. All right, another 9 victims, 8 students and 1 teacher, all right, were taken to hospitals, all right, with injuries following the shooting. All right, the GBI said earlier in that day, and this is the will of the Lord. All right, the Lord wanted this to happen. That's why it happened. All right, we're going to get into that in a second. We're going to get into the scriptures, all right? The suspect, 14-year-old, called Gray, all right? Because this is judgment. This is the judgment of the Lord. This is the judgment of the Lord. The scriptures say that the Lord carries judgment every morning. Every morning does his judgment go out. You know? It says the suspect, 14-year-old Colt Gray, a student at Apalachee High School, was encountered by officers within minutes, and he immediately surrendered and was taken into custody, the GBI said. He will be charged with murder, and he will be tried as an adult, the GBI said. Gray was set to be booked on Wednesday night, according to an official. All right, so let's get into the scriptures, man. All right, what do the scriptures say? All right, let's start off with Amos, all right, the 3rd chapter. All right, it says, Amos 3:6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city and the Lord has not done it? Yeah, the word evil means bad times. All right, the word, when you break it down, eve meaning time and ill meaning bad times. So the scriptures say, shall there be evil in a city and the Lord has not done it? Yeah, because it's the Lord that brings evil and terrors and destruction upon the earth. All right, that's the doing of the Lord. All right, so this, all right, this school shooting, this is the doing and the will of the Lord. It's the Lord that did this. It's the Lord that put the spirit on that 14-year-old kid, all right, to kill these 4 people, right? Because the Lord wanted them dead. You understand? All right, Amos, all right, let's read that again. Amos 3:5. I know 3:6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city and the Lord has not done it? Yeah, the Lord done it, man. Of course the Lord done it. It says, shall there be evil in a city and the Lord has not done it? All right, because it's the Lord that brings evils upon this earth. Let's get that. All right. All right, Isaiah 45 and 7. This is the Lord speaking. All right, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. You see, it's the Lord that creates peace and evil, because that's a balance. Right, the Lord creates life and death, peace and evil, light and darkness. That's a balance. All right. All right, Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Yeah. So all the terrors and destructions and evils, all right, the killings on this earth, that's all of the Lord. You understand? I think it's Proverbs. What does it say? All right. Of the Lord belong the issues of death. All right. Let's get that. All right. Yeah. Oh no. Psalm 68 and 20. All right, Psalm 68 and 20 says, he that is our God is the God of salvation. Yeah, because this is the balance right here. He that is our God is the God of salvation, and unto God the Lord belong the issues from death. Yeah, so all death belongs to the Lord. The Lord is the one that created death. You understand? The Lord is the one that brings death and destruction and terrors and evils upon this earth. This is all the doing of the Lord. You understand? Because people be like, why? Why, Lord? Oh, the Lord wouldn't do this. Nah, it's the Lord that does this, man. The Lord wanted this to happen because it was time for those people to go. So the Lord put the spirit on that man, all right, to kill those 4 people. You understand? All right, Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord has not done it? Yeah. So it's the Lord that brings evils and destructions and terrors upon this earth. You understand? I think the Lord is known as the King of Terrors. That's one of his titles in the scriptures. The King of Terrors. You know? It says, shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord has not done it? Yeah. And it's the Lord that brings evils. All right. Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. You see? All right. Psalm 68 and 20. He that is our God is the God of salvation, and unto God the Lord belong the issues from death. So all the issues of death belong to the Lord. The Lord is the one that creates death. He brings death. When someone dies, that's the Lord that did it. It was time for him to go. Of the Lord. All right. And unto God the Lord belong the issues of death. You see? All right. Matter of fact, let's get another scripture. What did he say in the book of Deuteronomy? Let's get that real quick. All right. Deuteronomy, what's that? 32 and 39. Let's get that. All right. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. All right. Let's get that real quick. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I am he. Let me read that again. Deuteronomy 32 and 9. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, all right, and make alive. I wound and I heal. And that's exactly what happened at that school shooting. People died, all right? People were killed and people were wounded, all right? That's a balance, you see? See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Yeah, you can't deliver yourself out of the Lord's hand. So if the Lord wants to kill you, he'll kill you. Or if the Lord wants to kill somebody else, that's what's going to happen. You can't deliver somebody out of the Lord's hand. You can't stop the Lord from doing what he wants to do. All right? It says, neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Yeah, so if the Lord wants to kill you, it's a wrap for you. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. All right? If the Lord wants to put you through a windshield in a car crash, he gonna do it. All right? If the Lord wants you to get stabbed to death in the neck 40 times, he gonna do it. You understand? Because that's what he seems fit for you. All right? See now that even I am he. All right? And there is no God with me. Whoo. All right? I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Yeah. You can't deliver yourself or anyone else out of the Lord's hand. All right? So what you got coming to you, got it coming to you. You can't escape it. You understand? You know? Let's get back into this article, man. All right? Because it said that 4 people died, all right? 2 adults, which were teachers, and 2 students. And then you had, it says right here, another 9 victims, 8 students and 1 teacher were taken to hospitals with injuries following the shooting. All right, the GBI said earlier in the day, but they didn't die, but they were wounded. All right, what did the Lord say? All right, see now that even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Yeah. So this was all the doing of the Lord. All right. Like we read in Amos. If there's evil in the city, has the Lord not done it? Let's get that one more time. All right. Amos 3. All right. And 6. All right. Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in his city and the people not be afraid? Yeah, because when there's war, all right, especially in the ancient times, all right, when war was about to pop off, what? They blew that war trumpet. They blew that war horn. So when people heard that horn, they know trouble is right around the corner. War is about to start. That's why it says, and the people not be afraid. Yeah, because when people know that war is coming, they hear that trumpet, and now they're afraid because now war is coming. Death is coming. All right, Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord has not done it? Yeah, it's the Lord that does it, man. You understand? All right. Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Woo. All right. A lot of you people don't think, oh, the Lord don't care. This is a bunch of dumbasses, man. You know? The Lord doesn't do those. The Lord, bro. This is the Lord's story. Everything that happens on earth is the Lord's story. The Lord is too powerful. This is all his doings. The Lord has things the way he wants it to go. This is his story. You know? The Lord controls everything, man. All right? There's no such thing as free will. None of that. You know? You can't escape the Lord. Talking about free will. The Lord is the one that controls everything, man. You understand? So all this was the doing of the Lord, man. All right. It says the suspect, 14-year-old Colt Gray, a student of Apalachee High School, was encountered by officers within minutes, and he immediately surrendered and was taken into custody. I just read this. All right. He will be charged with murder, and he will be tried as an adult. Gray was set to be booked on Wednesday night, according to an official. Right? It says it is not clear if any of the victims were targeted. Authorities said. Chris Hosey, all right, the director of the GBI, said at Wednesday night's briefing that an AR platform-style weapon was used in the incident. Emergency responders were alerted to the shooting due to the teachers having a form of identification that had a type of panic button on it. A law enforcement member said at the news briefing, he added, all right, he added that they had only had those kind of IDs for about a week. All right. So, yeah, man. All right. I just wanted to report on this real quick. You know, let y'all know this is the doing of the Lord. This is the stuff. When stuff like this happens, this is the Lord that did it. You know? We living in these times where things about to get real hectic. Real hectic. You're gonna start seeing real crazy things happen, man. Alright? Real craziness is about to happen upon this earth, all over the earth, especially here in America, man. Especially here in America. You about to see some crazy things, bruh. Nothing but great destruction. Civil war is coming. Race wars and race riots. All right, a lot of death and a lot of destruction, a lot of pain, a lot of misery, a lot of mourning, a lot of sorrow and anguish is coming to the face of America, man. All right, famine is coming, and you people are going to be afraid. You're going to be very afraid, man. You understand, like the scriptures say, all right? Men shall be turned into women. All right, you're going to turn into little bees, man. Little bitches, man, out here, man. Straight up. All right? When all craziness and hell breaks loose out here in America, man. You understand? All right? So I want to say, call Halalyum, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. All right? So, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. This lesson was edifying, man. All right? Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. All right, shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, so that being said, until the next one, shalom.